How's it going, everybody? I'm Yay Night Gaming, and one tip I want to give you guys is to be well rounded. And the best way to do that is play multiple game modes. So you might.
The Jazz coming down the tunnel early to do battle on their home court.
Yeah.
The NBA on 2K Sports. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Then there's Cade Cunningham. Then it's Thompson. And it's the Machine in at the 2. And for Utah, George and Sexton in the backcourt. Lauri Markkanen out there with Filipowski. And it's Kessler in at the center position. All right, Coach, we're headed down the home stretch here. What's the mindset across the league?
Well, it all depends on where you are, Brian, in the race. If you're in playoff contention, then you've got a natural motivator, and that's where you're focused. If you're a team that's out of the postseason picture, you're probably already thinking ahead to next year.
1, 2, 3. Cancun. Harris goes in. Kessler with a rebound. On offense, here's Utah. Markkanen looking it over. Here's George. And that's good. First bucket of the game.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
Pass to the Machine. Cunningham against George. Cunningham passes to Duren, and he gets it to go.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duren giving his all on the glass, Dan.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the best per-minute rebounders in this league, and it's what the team needs for him. But he's also become a very good finisher around the basket.
George. Second chance shot, and he lays it in. George has got his second basket of the night.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Pass to Cunningham. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Harris right side. 6 on the shot clock. Utah grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Yeah, I think they like to forget that game. They usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's the Machine. George defending. Thompson scanning the floor. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Well, you got to like Thompson's readiness. Coaches love a guy who is always ready to get involved.
Knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here we go. Thompson, that's good. Thompson's got 5 points.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Out of bounds, Utah's ball. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, down low.
He's the 43rd, I think.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Cunningham.
Bush.
Over Sexton. Down low, Cunningham.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. They've got Cunningham. Asar Thompson out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Waters in
what?
the 3 spot. And since the All-Star break,
that might be, yeah, I think that might be Bill Clinton.
These guys you can't afford to be careless around.
I don't know.
Look at Thompson. Better be careful around him when you have the ball.
I don't know my presidents that well, bruh.
The aggressiveness he brings to the defensive end is fantastic. Takes pleasure in making things difficult for the opposition and grabbing steals.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it home.
Pistons trail by 7. Here's Waters. Can't hit that one. Marking it outside. Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. Thompson pulls it in.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. You're not going to miss too many of those.
And they just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, the machine in their last game against the Nets came through when they needed him to. He dropped 13 points and plus, he nabbed a couple boards. He showed just how reliable he can be when his role on the floor is expanded. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, Allie, he put forth a commanding performance and led the charge for his squad.
Yeah, it's clear this guy is...
It's because they're making me guard these big ass motherfuckers, bruh. I wasn't even in the paint, bruh.
So it's Utah finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint.
43. The Pistons. 35. And please, a big round of applause for your Jazz. Dance team.
And if you just joined us in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Wow, Colin Sexton displaying all his skills today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Walker Kessler out there with Filipowski. And it's George in at the point. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. And here's Cunningham outside. Utah grabs the miss. Staying the top pick of the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years. What have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Jazz. 8-point game. Driving inside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Inside. Here's Duren.
Yeah.
Well, physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Sexton passes to Filipowski. Pass to Sexton.
This dude's last name is Sexton, bro.
6
Like,
to shoot. And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul.
like this dude's last name is Sexton, bro.
Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. Harris on the wing. Pass to the machine. Back to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by Filipowski.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Marking it outside. Here's Filipowski. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Hendricks has checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for George.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Down low. The shot by Filipowski, no good.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Here's Thompson. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham showing the D no mercy.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
Cunningham against Sexton. Markkanen from long range. Buries it from 3. Markkanen's got 10 points.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Maybe the results haven't been there in recent seasons, but the Jazz have an exciting young core, Coach.
Yeah, they do, B.A. They've focused on youth and certainly developing into very good players. If this core stays in and gels and they can add to it a little bit, watch out for this Jazz team.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall. Had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Then there's Cunningham. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's the machine in at the 1.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
Yeah, that could be deflated. They have to lock back in.
All right, time for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Jordan Clarkson. Allie, what do you have?
Guys, I was able to talk with Utah's head athletic trainer about his status. The bad news is he has a sprained ankle, and they're hoping that the swelling will go down. And just like that, he's right back out there. That's some toughness. I'm sure you guys can appreciate that.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
Harris on the wing. To take the lead. Back to Cunningham. Here's the machine. Out to Harris. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the machine. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Clarkson outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Thompson.
Tight defense against Kessler. Maybe a little too tough.
And he's good on the second.
Well, the miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
To the paint. Here's the machine. Here's Duren. And it's blocked by Kessler.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your side.
Sexton. He can't hit that time. Cunningham with some nice D. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Out to Thompson. Pass to the machine. To take the lead. Cunningham outside. And it's going to be a 3-second.
Cause y'all won't fucking pass.
The action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates are on the same wavelength there.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. And Utah calls time here. They're leading by 1. A minute 37 left.
Oh my fucking god, bro.
To present the New Balance player of the game, Keontae George.
The defense has just looked utterly lost trying to slow him down. He's consistently just getting high percentage shots because of how hard he's working. He's doing pretty much whatever he can to get open and making the most of those opportunities.
A moment to hit. Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thanks.
What an injection of energy from Duren. Working hard to find points for his team.
Clarkson outside. Gets the 14-footer to fall. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Here's a guy who's been in the league a long time. Clarkson knows how to get it done when it matters.
Basket counts.
And a timely make from Duren. They really needed that one.
Clarkson up top. George outside. From outside the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound. Cunningham up top. To the inside. Money.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Clarkson. Offensive rebound. Can't cash it in from close range.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Oh, he nails it!
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And Utah calls time here. They're losing by 5. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Colin Sexton's checked in for Utah. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Detroit. Cade Cunningham. At the line for 2.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Well, the pressure on Cunningham when he came into the league was immense. He's gone through adversity, but he's never stopped working to improve.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Filipowski, the pass to Sexton. That three's off the mark. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Shooting for Detroit. Cade Cunningham takes 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. So it's Detroit picking up the win, and they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson.
Welcome to 2K TV, everyone. We are celebrating our wrap party by playing with some community members. It's going to be several members of Team 2K TV integrated with many members of the NBA 2K community.
Coming right up, the Pistons taking on the Thunder. For Detroit, winning 7 of their last 10. And they aren't done. Fueled up and ready to charge forward toward another win. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And for Detroit, Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Cade Cunningham out there with the machine. And it's Duren in at the 5, home in the paint. Marching their way, Brent, toward the end of the season. What are members of the front offices doing right now?
Well, rosters are set, Kevin. I mean, this is what you got. You're not going to add anybody else. There's no added shooting. You're not going to get the tough rebounder guy. You've got to dig in and understand and define the roles for what these guys can do for your team moving forward. You could be leaning on your starters more and playing them heavy minutes, but you're seizing the opportunity to get into a position to play playoff basketball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 27 points last game. Over Cunningham. It's hauled in by Harris. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Celtics in Boston. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Here's Oklahoma City. Williams looking around. Passes it to Holmgren. Here's the pass to Dort. Rebound by the Pistons. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And the confidence growing from this young guard, Cunningham, dropping in the jumper.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Cunningham. Hartenstein, whistle blows, bucket is good. He'll have a chance.
I thought the dude said fuck it, not bucket.
We always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Here we are sizing up Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
The machine is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Ausar Thompson. Then there's Harris. And it's Waters in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The machine in the last game against the Wizards gave his team a big boost. He had 9 points, and his aggressiveness allowed him to make an impact in the charity stripe as well. He performed really well, and I could see his role expanding if he continues to make that kind of impact, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander? A guard will get up and throw it down.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Holmgren against Thompson. And the rejection by Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Three-point land. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance
Hey,
to rehydrate.
Chubbs, is 100% FG good?
That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay.
Some good action for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The top, they lead by 2. Time now for the time break. Third quarter soon.
34.
Welcome to the stream.
Second half of basketball upon us.
Copyright, 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 copyright.
It's been so far. 9 game. Great performance by Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Now, this is going that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. A moment now to check out some numbers for Jalen Williams. Pistons leading by 4. Cunningham outside on the wing. Thompson passes to the machine. Cunningham outside. 3-pointer. The Pistons rebound. Harris's shot is off.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively.
Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, quick.
Why does Cunningham never pass the fucking ball, bro?
Foul call.
I am a starter.
Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. Cunningham gets the bucket. Great. What a great time to be a fan of basketball.
He is a fucking ball hog. It's every damn game, bro.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And it's the machine missing.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Kicks it to Williams. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Hartenstein. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim.
Green.
Coach Dagnall said,
Hey, y'all, sub up. It's that Road to 200. We had 155, 185 subscribers.
Paused and then
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. A 2-point game. Inside for him, it's Harrison Duren. Cade Cunningham out there with the machine. And it's Ivy in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing
Welcome to the stream.
what he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Damn it, he fucking screened me. He just screened the fuck out of me. But welcome to the stream.
It seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
64 now.
And yes, it's good. The machine's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Ivy. Here's the machine. And he uses the glass on the layup. The Thunder shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Dort against Ivy. And that one is good. Dort's got the lead up to 3 now for the Thunder.
Dort not lacking confidence with that kind of look.
Harris passes to the machine. And the rejection by Holmgren. Pushing it up. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Rebound by the Pistons. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to the machine. Harris outside. Here's the machine. Here's Duren. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Cunningham. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Pistons have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
That was a nice play.
From Ivy, he has to attack without hesitation in those situations.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
I got 8 points, 50% FG.
Themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jaden Ivey.
And his shoot.
2:42 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. He's guarded close. That's it from 11. No good off the back of the rim. The Pistons trailing. To the middle. Here's the machine. Nice defense from George.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's the machine, and it's blocked by Gilgeous Alexander.
Love to see that kind of effort from Gilgeous Alexander on the defense. He can get in your head at times.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Inside, here's the machine. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And really no longer a ball stopper. Harris has significantly improved his passing ability over the years. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Thompson kicks to Hardaway. One is off. Good D by Williams. Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. No choice but to foul.
It's on purpose, bruh. 2K's doing this shit to me, bruh. 2K's doing it.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one.
At least it was a good game. At least it was a good game.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Give me my 1,000 VC. Time is it's 11:07.
Brent Barry and the whole two.
Oh, we're in the playoffs. He's on shrooms.
Naomi at power forward, Kobe at shooting guard, and we've got Gano at small forward. Are you guys happy with this team? Yes.
Oh shit, we got 5. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Kevin Love.
Welcome to now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Cunningham. And it's the machine in at the 2. And for Miami, Hero and Jaquez Jr. are out on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in at the point. We talk about how much of a grind the schedule can be, Stan, but here we are. It feels like this season has flown by.
Yeah, Brian, on the one hand, the regular season can be a marathon, but on the other hand, when you really get into it, get into that routine every night, it's over before you know it.
Certainly has been entertaining. Cunningham outside. Doesn't go for him. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Outplayed in the previous game on the schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Oh my, it was a great game. It went down to the wire. Both teams gave all they had, but only one could come away satisfied.
Yeah, this is the kind of game you come away thinking coulda, woulda, shoulda. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
Here's Thompson. Miami making their last shot. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, there's an explosive move off the dribble. Azar Thompson and his brother are next level athletic.
And Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Mitchell, the pass to Hero. From 9 feet out. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat stand. That was as an assistant back in the 90s.
How did I foul him?
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time. Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Thompson passes to the machine. Mitchell grabs a miss. Thompson against Jaquez. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Heat have gone 1 for 3 so far. Hero against Cunningham. Now here's Hero. Defense is right there. The Pistons clear it.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Cunningham outside. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The fader. Harris misses.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Adebayo. Counted.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
From Tyler Hero.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Stewart against Love. And that one's good. Stewart.
Well, that's some good defense inside. Just a better play by Stewart.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
Yeah,
Adebayo? Adebayo? Is that his name?
Shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
Try to look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
We've got Jaime Jaquez, Mitchell out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Jovic in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Hardaway, good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Yeah, mixing it up inside, and I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
To the middle. Here's Hero, and that one is hammered home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring up.
Number 14.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, the machine in their last game against the Pelicans was definitely a factor. He had 8 points, and plus, he nabbed a couple boards. And his effort helped end their losing streak. He'll be looking to inspire them with another win tonight.
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
And the important thing now is to keep that momentum going. You want a player building on his positive results.
Here's Jaquez. Pass to Hero. With the fadeaway. Sasser with a rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's the machine. Thompson outside. Sasser up top. Checked by Mitchell. Sasser can't hit. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is...
Oh, Harris with the block.
A sneaky 6'8". Harris putting his length to use.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. Had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Sasser outside. Out to Harris. And again, the Pistons missing. Miami leading by 5. Oh, stolen by Harris. He goes up. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
And nice strength from Harris, fending off the contact with ease.
Hero outside. Launches it from deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game.
Heat 46. The Pistons 43.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Then there's Cunningham. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And it's the machine in at the 2 spot. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, it seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Now here's Hero. Tightly guarded. Love for 3. The shot, no good. The Pistons trailing. Cunningham passes to the machine. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And there's the lob. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
Detroit calls timeout. Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Ryan, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
Rozier against Cunningham. Rozier can't get it to go.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And what a read there from Cunningham. He has vision and timing with his passes.
The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Rozier outside. Thompson against Jaquez. The rebound by Detroit.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This leagues are worth winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Rozier outside. Herder on the wing. Clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5.
Substitution on the court.
Terry Rozier is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Kevin Herter. And it's Love in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Back to Hero. Lets it go. Waters grabs the miss.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's the machine. Excellent D there from Hero.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Cunningham. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, the defender's a little bit out of position, but that's what Cunningham will do to you. He works every angle.
And the Heat making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Tobias Harris checked in for the Pistons.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Hero right side. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Hero's got 23 points.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
Cunningham looking it over. Out to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Off it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're in front by 5. 36 left to play in the fourth quarter.
We want to see you get loud. We got t-shirts.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tyler Hero.
When you look at the stats from this game, truly, it was his from the start. His scoring's been great, but he's done so many other things on the court as well. Wow, I'm just so impressed with his continued play with his ball play.
All right.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thanks.
I don't like it when they do that, bro.
His offense going. He holds nothing back. He just keeps pouring it on.
The machine, the pass to Cunningham. Down low, Cunningham.
Big time points from Cunningham. Good to see him stepping up in these moments.
Hero outside. He takes it in. Banked it in off the glass. Hero's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage punts.
No good on the 3.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down. Cunningham's teammates and coaches trust in him in a big spot.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
Here's Harris. Cash. And that one brings them within 1.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And it's good.
Well, they really needed a hoop, and Hero steps up.
To the paint. Here's the machine. Rebound Miami. And And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're leading by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth.
Come on, bruh. Let's tie it, bruh. Let's tie it.
7 seconds left to play in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
First free throw is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 5. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
And so Miami takes the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off.
Okay, wait, so I gotta eliminate... Wait, Chubbs. So it says that I got eliminated off of the playoffs. So what do I do now? Bruh, dude, they wanted me to sim through the playoffs. They didn't let me play those games. So what do I do now? Yeah, but how long is it gonna take for me to be able to play a game, to play another game? No, it says finish the season strong. But dude, it's not letting me play though. Like when I press options, it's not letting me. Yes, full schedule, okay? These are... It's because all the games already happened, bruh. That's it. Oh, there. I did free agency. I signed to the Magic. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Yeah, I signed with the Magic. They gave me an offer.
At point guard, Jordan Poole.
Let's just say I'm gonna be getting a lot of VC. They said $650 per game, and if it's a key game, then I get 900. I mean, Yeah, 650 plus 300. That's 900.
Alexander Saar.
I mean,
Starting at 2.
Kentavious Caldwell.
Standing at center, 6 feet 10 inches, number 35, Goda.
We're wearing our cup, and now Washington starting group. Julius Randle is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Koulibaly. Then it's Saar, and it's Poole in at the point. And for Orlando, Wagner and Bank.
I'm not a starter. I'm not a starter on the Magic.
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter.
No, because they gave me an offer. They said I get 650 VC per game.
They are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
The Machine's checked in for the Magic.
Ain't nobody tell me that.
Ben Carroll, left side. Lays it up off the glass.
Great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Passes it to Saar. Back to Poole. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Koulibaly, no good. Wagner against Middleton. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion, great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
Now, here's Suggs. He's defended by Koulibaly. Down low. And it's the Machine missing.
Boy, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Here's Poole. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
That shows the confidence Poole has, not hesitating to rise and fire when the shot's there.
Suggs with the ball. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Orlando's head coach, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to
nice.
Can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Randle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
And you know, you look at guys like Randle who don't have that eye-popping athleticism or length. The pump fake is a great equalizer.
Isaac's checked in for Banchero. Both free throws good from Randle.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Here's the Machine. Rebounded by the Wizards. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Nice move. It's good. It's back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 1. So timeout called here, but first for Washington.
and they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here are the Magic now. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Marcus Smart. Randall out there with George. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Carrington in at the two-guard position. Nice shot by Smart.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Banchero inside, defended by George. The Wizards with the lead. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Carrington. Last time, 14 points for him. Lock at 6. Here's Randall. The rebound by Batadze. The Magic shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Caldwell Pope kicks to Wagner. Takes it from 10. Jump shot is good. Wagner's got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic.
Textbook play inside. Wagner doing everything right in that case.
Randall left side. No good from 11 feet. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. His shot by Middleton, wide open. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Middleton's got 5 now.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
And the ball was last touched by Smart. Suggs, he's... And so that's the end of the first half. Magic out in front.
Your Magic, 39. The Wizards, 33.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Cole Anthony. He's checked in for Jalen Suggs. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Then it's the Machine. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Batadze in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, I did. It wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
You can't get that one. Great defense that time from Banchero. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but
They sidelining me like a motherfucker on the Orlando Magic.
24 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Poole. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Orlando's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And here's Miller. 9 points in the game so far. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Wizards have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Wizards lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us in the fourth quarter. So it's the Wizards now. They lead by 1. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Sarr. Koulibaly is out there with George. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Miller in a 2-guard. Koulibaly up top. He's defended by Wagner. Back to Koulibaly. Banchero against Miller. Shot clock at 5. Drills it from outside. Miller's got the lead up to 4 now for Washington.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
Exactly. I mean, finding their stride offensively, and they're on top on the scoreboard, and things are looking pretty good for them right now.
Here's Black. And the layup's good off the glass.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
And it's time for an injury report. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Jalen Suggs. Dave, what'd you find out?
Hey, guys, the Magic's head athletic trainer gave me an update. Apparently,
Successful box out.
And is really having a tough time coping with the pain. And this is a huge blow. This wasn't the best roster in the NBA coming into the season. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Wizards leading by 4. Miller surveying the floor. Great look, but off the mark. Orlando with the ball. Pass to the machine. Look. It's Vitadze. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offense.
Wizards.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really...
I didn't even know that there was a team called the Wizards. Like, what? No, I didn't know that.
He's checked in for the Magic. And so it's the Wizards with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.
It's because it's not a... Who?
look at his team. Go.
Looking good. Looking good.
All right, here we go.
Knock it down.
Okay. First round. Okay.
Naomi not playing around. And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few... And welcome to 2K. A look at Orlando's opening lineup. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And Carroll out there with Goga Batadze. And it's Black in at the 1. And for Utah, Sexton and Markkanen out and...
Substitution on the
staff
court.
doors.
I think, Brian, for coaches, you're just reacting in real time to how the game unfolds. Minutes are always a concern when it's a back-to-back situation. Well, let's say we get down the stretch and this is a possession ball game. Usually you're going to choose, I'm going to put my best players on the floor and try to win the game right in front of me.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. But defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Sexton against Caldwell Pope. Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got his second bucket of the night.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined.
Nice three.
Great work, Allie, thanks.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Doris, when we talk about home court advantages, the Jazz have amongst the best.
They do, B.A. You have to play at altitude. They're also a little bit isolated as well, so travel is hard. Let me tell you this, their fan base is loud, L-O-U-D.
Lets it fly. The machine, his shot is good. And that'll tie this game up.
How about the timing? It could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Baldwin, the pass to Sexton. Into the lane. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. And this is the first season matchup for him against this Utah team.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
Sexton looking around. They need this. And he misses the shot again. Only 2 of 7 in this one.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Pass to the machine. Back to Banchero. Oh, George with a steal. In transition, here come the Jazz. And it's Sexton. That time on the assist by Kessler. Sexton's got 6. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Orlando ahead. They're up by 1.
15. Fans, your Jazz youth.
And getting it going. Here for Utah. Jazz leading by 4. So for Orlando right now, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's the machine in at point guard. .111 left in the first half of basketball. Banchero outside. Back to Wagner. Pass to the machine. And the shot's good. The machine's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, Franz Wagner, such a tremendous passer.
Sexton against Caldwell-Pope. Outside Sexton with the drive. It's hauled in by Isaac. Magic trail by 5. Here's Wagner. Baldwin with a rebound. Baldwin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Knocks it loose. Fast break, here we go. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Jazz leading by 5. Here's George. With 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the...
Bro, Chubbs, bro. They made this dude do like a fucking free throw line dunk like he's fucking Michael Jordan, bro. They made one of the people on the enemy team do a fucking free throw line dunk. I don't know. It says he's number 5, Orlando.
They're up by 5. And we'll see you back here.
No, mine was number 1.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. He's deciding to change it up.
It was a big. It was like his name was like number 1 on like the Jazz, bro.
And it's Williams, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor.
No, bro, dude, I was blocked. That was not my man's, bro.
Isaac, the pass to Carr. To the inside, the machine. Rebounded by the Jazz. George uses the glass on the layup. George has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And just muscling it in, George, very aggressive.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Hendricks. Back to George. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's 47 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Inside. The machine. His shot is good. The machine's got 8 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Sensabaugh. To the left side wing. Here's Hendricks. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Anthony, the pass to the machine. Count that bucket. The machine's got 6 in the quarter.
But Cole Anthony's teammates appreciate playing with him because they know they're open. He's going to find them.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And here at the end of the 3rd, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Jazz leading by 10. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what.
Making a switch here. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
The shot by the machine, no good. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Setting the floor for the Magic. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Goga Bitadze is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's the machine in at the 1. And here's Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. That one doesn't drop. Jazz leading by 19. Now here's Conley. And a nice finish on the layup. Conley's got 21 points in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to the machine. Conley with some nice D. And for the Jazz, they're shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Markkanen finds Conley. Outside Sexton. Got a piece of it.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team. When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
And Carroll passes to Wagner. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And another 3 for Orlando.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
Markkanen against Wagner. Markkanen left side. Here's Kessler. That one off the back iron and out. And Orlando has possession. It's a 16-point game. The machine. Good.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Conley with the ball. That's tipped. Fires away from way outside. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Even early in the game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next.
What is trailing? What? Okay, so I'm trying to get like a shooting badge. I got this one called Comeback Kid. It says boost shooters mid-range and 3-point abilities when trailing in a game. What's trailing? Oh, okay, bet. Can't afford. Nah, no, it says I can't afford it. It says I need to do, oh, I need to do a fucking challenge for that shit. My Dukes. I got to 65. Who ain't making it? Who ain't making it to fucking who ain't making it to 70? I'm halfway there, buddy. No, I don't want to sim. Yeah, that's what I've been doing, bro. I didn't know. Bro, I don't know why they do that, bro. Like it should be one of those minor options, like the triangle, bro. But they made the fucking actual ability to play the actual games a minor option.
Coming right out, the Heat taking on the Magic. Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the end. So here's Miami starting.
Yeah, we home.
Ring pairing will be
The Heat.
and Hopkins Jr. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in its center, locking down the middle. And for Orlando, sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Then there's Banchero. For Orlando. He's also changing it up. Kevin Huerter. He's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. Terry Rozier comes in for Hero. And Smith subbed in for Mitchell. Smith. It's rebounded by Carr.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Heat trail by 8 to the paint. Here's Huerter.
They got me guarding big. I wasn't even in the fucking paint, bro.
Huerter getting up there and making that one look pretty easy.
To the inside. Here's the machine. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Here's Ware. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac.
Hey, give me 3. That's right.
Shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Smith, the pass to Huerter. Back to Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success with getting the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Rozier against Anthony. Knocked away. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. Isaac outside. And Isaac throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the
Hector.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Anthony against Rozier. Smith outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Franz Wagner making highlights for the Orlando Magic. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Rozier's out there with Mitchell. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh,
break down for Orlando.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And for his position, Franz Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well.
Pass to Adebayo. In the corner, Herter with it. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Magic. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat.
Two division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
For Orlando, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. The first one falls, and the Magic making a change here. Fourth both free throws, good from the machine. The Heat trail by 18. Pass to Hackett. 54 seconds left now here in the second. Miami with a new 14. Here's Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to the Utah Jazz. To the paint, here's Jaquez.
Strong at the rim. Jaquez Jr. holding nothing back.
Orlando leading by 16. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Magic moving the ball around. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Herter. It's rebounded by Carr.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
1 second left, and they pick up 2. Carter's got 4 this quarter.
And yeah, he's not messing around.
And so it's the Orlando Magic holding a big 18-point lead to
54. The Heat, 36.
What the f*** is on that good shit?
Substitution on the court.
Orlando's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second. Out there with Carr. And it's De Silva in at the power forward position. That's us out there for Orlando. Count that one.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's Rozier. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on Project Big, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. You have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
The machine passes to Banchero. Here's Barber. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The machine doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Rozier. Wiggins outside. Takes it inside. Makes it off the glass.
And how about Wiggins' ability to slither in there and slip past the contact for a finish?
Banchero against Adebayo. Banchero passes to the machine. And here's Carr. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Herter finds Rozier. From 11 feet away, No one near Herder as he lets it fly. And the baseline jumper, no good. And so it's the Orlando Magic feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them.
They calling me Box Out Beast.
After this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but
I'm on the phone, baby.
The machine comes in for Anthony. Bam Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Mitchell comes in for Ogier. On the court for the Heat, we've got Jaime Jaquez. Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll, but it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Wagner kicks to Caldwell Pope, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. Bounce pass Wagner. And there's the pass to Bitadze. Down low. Stolen away. Intercepted. And he banks in the layup. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
and not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Magic.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it will go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Franz Wagner.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And he gets it to go.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Here's Rozier. Comes up empty down low.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Puts up a three. Rebound by the Magic. Here's the machine. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up.
He said fuck 12.
A quick peek into the locker room as the play. A look at Orlando's opening lineup. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Black in at the point. And for Miami, Josh, these teams.
Substitution on the court.
Yeah, and there's.
Does simming to a next appearance do anything to you or no?
Not many teams like that anymore, but it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possession.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at Brooklyn, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Well, I think for the Magic, they're happy with how they've played as of late. This is the time of year for optimism. This early in the season, anything is possible.
Rozier can't get it to go. Orlando has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Anthony. Down low. Here's the machine. His car, and he was in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite.
I really don't like the Heat, bro. I really don't like the Heat.
Fifth on the list, the Magic.
One look at last season's shot blocking numbers, and it's clear that these are two squads that love to play the physical game down in the paint.
Rozier, the pass to Herter. Wiggins for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. Wiggins got 5 points.
And that's a good shot for Wiggins. I mean, he can be deadly from the corner.
To stop the run, the machine. His shot is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Pass to Jaquez. And it's blocked by Isaac.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back. Great recognition, understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Miami making a switch here. Smith's checked in. And the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship, and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Carr. Three-pointer, Anthony. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer.
Nice.
Oh, man, that's like 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
It's been all about front. And if you just
sound like y'all are going through it.
Pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Black in at the 3.
Yeah, Bam's a little undersized for his position, but he makes up for it with great effort, athleticism, and intensity.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is up. Their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Josh Christopher, 1.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Orlando trailing here. Pass to the machine. Tipped away. Here's Barber, pounded by Rozier. And there's a 3-second violation. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Orlando Magic. On Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And that game against Brooklyn, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
That ties it up. Carr's got his second bucket on the night.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Pass to Wiggins. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Christopher pass to Rozier. And the 17-footer goes down. And the Heat lead by 2.
Check out Rozier striking from mid-range. Maybe catching the defense off guard a little.
Here's Carr, pounded by Wiggins. Banchero in the post, working on Adebayo. Banchero no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Wiggins no good. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Their last encounter in Orlando.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Yeah,
y'all sound like y'all are playing like a fucking Breaking Bad shit, bro.
It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
Pass to the machine. To the right side. Barber, no points so far. Count that one. There's 21 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Three-pointer Rozier. They grab their own miss. And there's the rejection. They retain possession. 6 on the shot clock. And another shot. That shot is off. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half.
For the score, your Miami Heat. 43. The Magic. 40.
Second half of basketball is upon us.
Caldwell Pope.
Exciting finish based on Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Wiggins, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Herder comes in for Jaquez. Smith, he's checked in for Christopher. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Hero. They've got Terry Rozier, Kevin Herder out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Smith, and it's Ware in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Heat trail by 3. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Clock at 2 for 3, Anthony. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Herter. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. And he can't get that one. Orlando leading. Pass to Isaac. Here's the machine. No luck on that one. To the middle for the lead. Orlando grabs the miss. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Can't get it to fall. Miami has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. To the wing on the left. Outside Herter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic. The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. The Magic have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. To the paint. Here's the machine. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. The machine's got 6.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Shoot. Misses the jumper. It's been all about Franz Wagner for Orlando. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports.
Skippity bop bop. Oh, I got a 3.
To reveal our State Farm assist for the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money. And they...
Substitution checked in for Miami. Anderson comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And the Magic making a change here. On the court for the Magic. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And Caro out there with Goga Bitadze. And it's the machine in at the point guard position. The shot. Offensive rebound. Bitadze. And the layup falls. And the Magic lead by 12.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts. That is a textbook blockout to secure the rebound.
Wagner, the pass to the machine. Fires for 3. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it.
Shot forced.
Love is checked in for Anderson. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Now here's Hero. He started closely. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Wagner, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Ben Carroll. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the machine. Got a hand on it.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Magic.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well. But just really impressive.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Franz Wagner.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
He shoots it. Back to Isaac. Another shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with y'all.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
I just said I agreed with y'all.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Isaac.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Herter. Releases. Off the mark. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Howard LaForce, this is Brian.
Yeah. Honey pack. He's basically got a wife.
On how I was successful in Proving Grounds. I was ranked number 22 to 25 in the world, and I was usually
He has cookout every once in a while, bro.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA.
Dude, I be asking him what he got to eat. All right, bro.
The post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Zach LaVine is out there with Jones, and it's DeRozan in at the 3.
Cause you ask me stupid questions, bro. Yes, you do, bro. I'm not dealing with it, bro.
Forwards, Black is Hachimura, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Anthony comes in for Caldwell Pope, and the Machine subbed in for
Some people think that you like yelling at people, bro. You don't, bro. Dude, here's the thing. They're framing it like I'm me writing. I'm just pointing out what did and did not happen, bro.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Passes it to Banchero. To the middle, here's the Machine, and it's all evened out.
And for his position, Banchero, great vision and willingness to make the extra pass.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak earlier with the Magic's head coach. When I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Jones. Defense is right there. Fires from the line. And all are in that time before dropping in. Jones has got his third basket of the night. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Black, guarded by LaVine. Anthony against Monk. And Jack LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Sacramento. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Burke. Williams comes in for LaVine, and it's Carter in for Jones. And the layup is good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Monk. The dish to Carter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Not just a scorer. Monk is also a quality facilitator for this team.
Here's Anthony. Banked in off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Williams. Outside Sabonis.
Nah, bro, I'm trying to guard this quick-ass dude. Hold up.
Valanciunas inside. He's covered by Hachimura. No good from Valanciunas.
Give me my box out, man. All right, bro.
These types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Yeah, what's up? Sometimes. Nothing. There ain't shit out there. Nothing's out there, bro. Nothing's out there but corn.
And it's the machine missing. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Now into the lineup for your Magic, Barber.
Now here is Carter. He can't get it to go. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Magic lead by 2. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
16.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
They've got the machine. Barber is out there with Carr. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's De Silva in at the first. This is out there for Orlando.
Slicing his way inside. I like seeing Hachimura put it on the deck and capitalize.
Monk outside. From deep. Valanciunas goes up again, and he sinks the layup.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
You know, RJ, we talk about DeMar DeRozan scoring, but he's also a...
This dude's last name is Monk.
His first couple years in the league, DeRozan averaged less than 2 assists a game. Now, making plays for others is a big part of it.
1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Anthony finds Wagner. Here's the machine. Anthony with it. Monk defending. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Banchero. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Sabonis against Hachimura. Offensive rebound. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Carter.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Monk. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Anthony, the pass to Hachimura. Sabonis grabs the board. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Carter down low. Pass to Sabonis. Great defense that time from Banchero. Wagner against Levine. Here's the machine. Rejected by Murray. Monk for three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Kings on top, up one. And don't go away after the break.
B-.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. On the floor for Orlando. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Keegan Murray. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Monk's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Carter in for Trae Jones. And it's Carter missing. Orlando trailing here. On the court right now for the Kings. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Carter out there with Malik Monk. And it's Williams. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Here's Carter. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Break every year. Injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Anthony's checked in for Barber. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. And Valanciunas kicks to Monk. 6 to shoot. Carr against Williams. Rebound by the Magic. Anthony, the pass to the machine. And they take the lead. And it's 6 points for the machine. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Carter into the lane. And then Carter with the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. On the 3 off target. Sacramento's gotten blanked from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Kept alive. Valanciunas off target at the rim.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
The pass to Anthony. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. And the Kings also making a change. Levine's checked in. Here's the machine. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Williams looking over the floor. No good. Shot missing. And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tied. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Well, this has been a great contest so far. Hachimura, he's checked in for Banchero, and the machine subbed in for Black. Sacramento also making some changes. Valanciunas is checked in for Sabonis. Williams comes in for Murray. And Trae Jones subbed in for Malik Monk. 1:21 left here in the 4th quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Caldwell Pope passes to the machine. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Keegan Murray subbed in for Williams. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Then it's the machine. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Bitadze in at the center. This is out there for Orlando.
Nice work to rise up and secure that miss. Solid rebounding effort from him.
Hachimura, the pass to the machine. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
Here's Jones. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Murray, one of those guys who might be better suited for the NBA than college ball. More screens, more off-ball movement. He's talked about how much it benefits him. Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Pulls it from the elbow. Sabonis grabs the board. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And it goes down 2 points.
And so aggressive on the offensive glass. Murray using that size well.
From deep three-point land. And it's the machine missing. Picked him clean. Pass to De Silva. Shoots over DeRozan. De Silva with the bucket.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
So it's Sacramento picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end, but the crowd amped up. Everyone in the building kind of rooted against it and pulled it out.
Well said.
Everybody to another presentation of so a look at our starters for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Goga Bitadze, and it's Black in at the point. And for New Orleans, Murray and McCollum make up the for NBA. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building. Plus, you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Pass to the machine. Wagner outside. Here's the machine. Defended by Murray. Here's the machine. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Murray. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Blocked! Here's Banchero. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp.
and he's unselfish, too. We love seeing that combination.
Magic trail by 6. Pass to Black. And here's Banchero. That shot off the mark.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Out to McCollum. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Bataze.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Banchero right side. And that one good. Banchero's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Pass to Misi. Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely. Kicks it out to Williamson. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Wagner against McCollum, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Pelicans making a change here.
Pelicans? Bro.
Hachimura's checked in for Orlando. The Pelicans lead by 4. Pass to McCollum. 3-pointer. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
I love McCollum's versatility as a scorer. He moves just all over the floor and gets it done.
Wagner, the pass to the machine. Back to Wagner. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Wagner's got his second basket on the night.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Pass to Misi. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Franz Wagner. New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Setting the floor for the Magic. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Goga Bataze is out there with Banchero, and it's the machine in at the 1. Caldwell Pope, the pass to the machine. 6 to shoot. Wagner outside. Here's Bataze. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
McCollum looks around. Picked his pocket. Williamson against Banchero. Over Williamson, and Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 6.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside. Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to the machine. Here's Bataze. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Murray's got those rush hour handles, boy. It's so much fun seeing him pull off those tricky moves like this.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a 1 of 1. His teammate C.J. McCollum told him, your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You can be as good as you want to be.
Bro, dude, what y'all are playing sounds like Call of Duty Zombies, but the waves are gangs and not zombies.
Checked in for Wagner. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity.
I'm trying to get to this key game.
It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Lakers, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Pass to Black. Now here's Banchero, defended by Murray. Here's the machine. Yep, that one goes.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Murray. McCollum on the wing. And the shot goes down. McCollum's got 7 points in the game.
We're defending the pick and roll. You have to stop the ball, especially when it's C.J. McCollum controlling it.
Orlando calls timeout. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays.
And you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste link.
First half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's New Orleans up by 5. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Substitution on the court.
Now Wagner, 6 points for him. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Oh, there's the alley! And stolen by Williamson. Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Zion Williamson out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Messi in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And McCollum isn't afraid of contact, especially when he's being aggressive and looking to score.
C.J. McCollum, 2 shots.
So he gets them both. For Orlando, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Banchero unfazed by the contact.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
Substitution. Mark.
Williamson outside, unloads. Rebound by the Magic.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Pelicans trail by 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Here's the machine. Up and in on the layup. The Magic lead by 3.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Murray. Ball stolen. Banchero in the post. He's against Williamson. Banchero no good. New Orleans has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Murray. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Murray's got 11 points.
Well, you look at DeJounte Murray, and I tell you what, he's long, he's fast, he has great instincts. He's a real challenge for defenders.
The offensive rebound. Paolo strong.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Murray from outside. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. Over to the wing. The Machine pass to Wagner. And Carroll with it. Inside. Here's the Machine. The layup misses. Pelicans trail by 3. To the inside. Williamson. Back to Murray. Orlando grabs the miss. Bitadze's got 4 rebounds now.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
The Machine is not as good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's the The D's right on him. Beyond the arc. Left side Murray.
He's got stereotypes, bro.
Murray's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, you know, Murray plays with an intelligence and a poise that belies his years. I mean, this guy rarely forces things. He's very good at allowing things to come to him and just has a nice rhythm and pace he plays with.
Both teams will make substitutions. 36 seconds left in the third. Inside. Here's the Machine. And the layup is good off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here.
It's rebounded by Banchero. Pass to Wagner. And he was camped in the lane. He gets a 3-second call. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And
I thought you said pair of shoes.
Wait, we killed him? What the fuck? That was quick as shit. Come on. Come on, bro. Like, you know that shit, bro. Nigga, we can lead, bro. You closed the Bro, we just got money. Money just got freaking away. Hey, that's your money down the drain, nigga, not mine. That wasn't me. I didn't do that. Somebody killed his ass. I didn't even get to make it down. I didn't even know it was civilians. I didn't even know it was civilians down there, dude. Damn, bro. Finally, bro. We got that shit out of the way. Yeah, nothing gets deducted from me. How much did you make? 13.
Ready to stand apart from the competition? Today we take a look at your shoe and how to make your own shoe in the Shoe Creator.
From the main menu, navigate to feature.
The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope to be sharp on the court too as they get ready to go to work on the road. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on So the Nets starting 5. D'Anthony Melton out there with Bones Highland. Then it's Duren. Then there's Cam Thomas. And it's Caldwell in at the power forward. And for Orlando, sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then there's Black.
I might after this game, bro, but my next game is the key game.
Certainly, Greg, some terrific young talent on display.
I'm 65.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And the machine subbed in for Caldwell Pope. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
It's been a day since it's been a day, by the way.
From 13. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Nets leading by 3.
All right. I'm gonna ask y'all from when y'all started to play 2K25. When you started out as a 60, how long did it take you to get to 65? All right, because you bought. Yeah, exactly. You didn't fucking. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to that dude, bro. I'm trying to say he didn't put shit into that.
Here we go, baby. It is showtime. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Shoots from the block. Hachimura, the pass to the machine.
How?
Melton with the ball. Working on Black. Melton, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The machine.
I'm tired of this dude blocking all my fucking shots, bro. I have this big on my dick, bro.
Brings it up for Brooklyn. Leading by 5. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
The machine passes to Banchero. Plays it up and banks it in.
Strong defense against Banchero inside, but they can't break his focus, and he still manages to knock it down.
Yo.
Rookie of the year in 2023 to an all-star Greg in 2024. Paolo Banchero.
Molly promethazine. Fucking, I don't know.
Like Banchero has, becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
46 seconds left to play here in the first. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Banchero, and the bank shot is good.
And hard to throw Banchero off his game. That could have been a foul as well.
Nets leading by 5. Island with it.
You do not need more weed, HBK.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's
He's gonna green out, bro. Watch, he's gonna green out.
They've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Banchero up there with Caldwell Pope, and it's the Machine. Then there's Black, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there.
Yes, it is.
Well, that's something his coaches would like to see more of from Cam Thomas, making plays for others.
Yes.
Trail by 7. Pass to Black. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Here's Black. Pass to the Machine. 5 to shoot.
PK, you don't know what you're talking about, bro.
For 3. And continues Caldwell Pope with a 3.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's the Machine. He's guarded by Melton. Brooklyn leading by 6. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin.
You can overdose on water?
Time hiring the next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez...
Yeah, everything has an LD50.
Nuggets and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
And it's Goga Bitadze with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
God damn it, bruh.
Second team foul.
.156 left in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Connie. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Pelicans.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile...
Cause, bro, this dude's grabbing.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Johnson inside. He's defended by Wagner. Pass to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in. Thomas got the lead up to...
What did I...
And now for the Nets.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Back the pass to Wagner. Back to Black.
What the fuck? No, what? Bro.
And the pass to the Machine. Wagner outside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now Melton. We saw him with 10 points last game. And there it is for him. Thomas got the lead. Back up to 10 now for Brooklyn.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And that'll be
Like, bro, let me get a point, bro.
The Magic on 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. That's good from the Machine. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Number 14.
He's off on the second.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Orlando grabs the miss. 23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Carr. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him. That one, no good.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night.
And so we conclude the first half. Brooklyn ahead.
30. The Nets, 41.
He's on. He's on still his side. It runs in his family. It runs in his family. It runs in his family, bro. It runs in his mama, bro.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this
Bro, dude, the jump. Hey. Yo. Yo, I'm not dealing with that, bro. I said one thing, bro. He's gonna call his boyfriend Jerome to come and defend him.
The Nets making a switch here. Well, Doris, both you and I,
like he did last time.
2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
And Brooklyn, look at who they've got. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Cam Thomas is out there with Bones Highland. Then there's Achua, and it's Johnson in at the small forward position.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Highland with it. 9 points in the game so far. Looking to end the run. Second chance shot, and there's the nice layup by Johnson.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Hachimura, and he banks in the layup. Hachimura's got his second bucket of the night.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Passes to Johnson. Down low. Claxton the pass to Highland. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Thomas. The shot, no good. Anthony with the defensive effort.
He got a little bit of psilocybin mixed with some fat, mixed with some weed.
Anthony left side, and stolen by Thomas. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Magic lead by 3.
57. The Nets, 54.
Well, what a team. Substitutions checked in for Orlando. The machine comes in for Black. Nicholas Claxton's checked in.
Yo. What's up? What? What? No, I don't remember. I don't remember him saying anything like that.
For the Nets, Achua comes in for Milton. Highland passes to Duran. The rebound by Bataze. Magic leading by 3. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. The machine is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Vitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Banchero trying to get open. 2 free throws, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jalen Duren. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Cameron Thomas comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Cameron Johnson. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Franz Wagner.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean,
damn it.
Constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olson. David?
Well, during the break, listened in was what Jordi Fernandez was telling the team. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? You got to start making some shots. Needs more production from the outside. Nice.
Thank you, David. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Vitadze. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Wagner. Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by the Nets. And it's Highland in the corner. In the corner, it's Melton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're behind by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I told you he would enter a weak coma.
Coming out on the floor for the Nets, Caldwell.
29 seconds left in the fourth. Wagner against Thomas. Not a hand on it.
What a big-time block from Franz Wagner. Wow, how about the grit on the defensive end?
To the inside. Uses the
Finally, bruh, dude, I was wide open. It took you like 50 call for whatever.
This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, it never felt like...
What is double-double? What's a double-double? Okay. That's his excuse. Yo. Eyes, what's up with the random ass 2K sounds? It was a good scream. Oh, but yeah, that's a Zen. Nice. Yo. Green Giant. What? What? I'm on them. He said, do that emote again. How do you get my points? Why did he slide like that? Who is that little white guy, bro? I don't have ginger hair, bro. And I'm not that fat. Hey y'all, subscribe. I'm about to end this shit.